Hello, how can I help you today?
Can you explain Sura Al-Ankaboot? We will surely guide in our ways those who strive hard for our cause. God is surely with the righteous.
Certainly. In Surah Al-Ankabut, verse 69, Allah reassures us that those who earnestly strive for His sake will be guided on the right path. This verse highlights the importance of sincere effort and dedication in one's journey of faith. It reminds us that while challenges may arise, if we are committed to seeking goodness and following the truth, Allah's guidance will be there for us. Moreover, it emphasizes that God is always with those who are righteous, offering support and strength to help them navigate life's obstacles. This is a beautiful reminder that our efforts, coupled with sincerity, will lead to divine guidance and companionship on our path to righteousness. Let this inspire us to strive hard for good in our lives.
That's a helpful explanation. It makes me wonder, how does one truly know if they are striving for his cause and not simply for personal gain disguised as piety? What practical steps can I take in my daily life to ensure my intentions are genuinely aligned with God's will, so I can be confident I am among those who will be guided? What are some subtle ways ego can creep into my actions, even when I think I'm acting selflessly?
That's a thoughtful question, and it's beautiful that you're seeking to align your intentions with God's will. To truly strive for His cause, it's essential to cultivate self awareness and regularly reflect on your motivations. Start with sincere prayer, asking Allah for guidance and clarity of purpose. Consider keeping a journal to write down your intentions and actions, which can help you recognize patterns in your behavior. Engage in acts of kindness and service without seeking recognition or reward. That humility is important. Surround yourself with good company who remind you of your purpose and encourage you to act with sincerity. Be mindful that even seemingly selfless acts can carry traces of ego, like seeking validation or approval. Regularly asking yourself, "Am I doing this for the sake of Allah?" can help keep your heart aligned. Additionally, practicing gratitude can help shift your focus from self to the blessings in your life, keeping you grounded. Remember, it's the intention behind your actions that truly matters. And with continuous effort, you can strive to be among those who are guided on a righteous path.
That's very helpful. Thank you. You mentioned the importance of sincere prayer for guidance. Can you elaborate on what qualities make a prayer sincere beyond just uttering the words? How can I cultivate a deeper connection during prayer so that it truly feels like a conversation with the divine and not just a ritual? What practical steps can I take to ensure my mind is fully present and focused during prayer and not wandering off into worldly thoughts? How can I carry the essence of that connection with me throughout the day so that my actions reflect the sincerity of my prayers?
I'm glad you found that helpful. Sincere prayer truly is a profound way to connect with the divine, and it can be much more than just the words we say. To cultivate a sincere prayer, focus on developing humility, gratitude, and openness in your heart. Begin by setting the right environment. Find a quiet, peaceful space where you won't be easily distracted. Before you start, take a few moments to breathe deeply, allowing yourself to settle into the moment. Reflect on the greatness of Allah, which can foster a sense of awe and sincerity within you. To deepen this connection, try to understand the meanings of the words you're reciting. Engaging with the meanings of prayers helps them resonate more deeply with your heart. Additionally, using your own words in supplication can create a more personal and intimate conversation with Allah. If your mind starts to wander during prayer, gently guide it back, recognizing that this is a common challenge. Techniques such as visualizing Allah's presence beside you or focusing on your breath can enhance your concentration. To carry the essence of your prayers throughout the day, set small intentions after your prayer, whether it's kindness, patience, or gratitude. Remind yourself of these intentions during daily activities, allowing them to shape your actions and interactions. You might even find moments to reconnect in brief prayers or reflections throughout the day, keeping your heart aligned with the sincerity you seek. In doing so, every action can become an extension of that deep connection you nurtured during your prayer. Remember, it's an ongoing journey, and every small step towards sincerity in prayer is a significant and beautiful endeavor.
This is excellent advice. Thank you. It emphasizes the importance of being present and mindful during prayer. But life is full of distractions, and it can be challenging to maintain that presence of mind throughout the day. How can I deal with recurring intrusive thoughts or worries that pull me away from my intentions to be mindful of God? Are there specific verses in the Quran that offer guidance on managing anxiety and staying grounded in faith amidst life's uncertainties? And what does it truly mean to trust in God in the face of adversity? What does that trust look like in action, in practical terms, when faced with real challenges?
You're very welcome. Navigating distractions and intrusive thoughts can indeed be challenging, but recognizing these as part of life is the first step towards managing them. When worries arise, try practicing mindfulness by acknowledging those thoughts without judgment and gently steering your focus back to your intentions. Engaging with your breath or reciting a calming phrase can also help you recenter. The Quran is filled with wisdom that can soothe anxiety. For instance, verse 94, 5 to 6 tells us that with hardship comes ease, reminding us that difficult moments are temporary and often followed by relief. Likewise, Sura Al-Baqarah, verse 286, reassures us that God does not burden a soul beyond its capacity, fostering a sense of trust that we can handle what comes our way. Trusting in God means recognizing His wisdom and mercy, especially during tough times. It involves accepting that we may not have control over our circumstances, but knowing that He is always in charge, providing for our needs. In practical terms, this trust manifests as a balance between taking action and surrendering outcomes to Allah. For instance, when faced with challenges, you could take responsible steps to address the situation, like seeking advice, making plans, or working hard, while simultaneously relying on Allah for guidance and peace in your heart. This dual approach helps you remain proactive without falling into despair, reminding you that ultimately your reliance on Him can bring comfort and clarity. Trust also encourages patience and gratitude, helping you to see the lessons and blessings hidden within trials. Keep nurturing this relationship with God, and you'll find that strength and mindfulness will grow within you, even amidst life's uncertainties.
This is incredibly insightful and reassuring. You've touched upon the balance between taking action and surrendering to Allah's will, which is a subtle but crucial point. Can you elaborate on how to discern when to keep striving and pushing forward versus when to accept a situation as being divinely ordained and beyond my control? How do I avoid falling into the trap of either excessive striving, becoming consumed by worldly pursuits, or passive resignation, failing to take necessary action? Are there any signs or indicators that can help me recognize whether my efforts are aligned with God's plan, or if I need to adjust my approach and trust in a different outcome?
I'm glad you found the insights reassuring. Striking that balance between striving and surrendering can be challenging, but it is a beautiful aspect of faith. To discern when to continue striving and when to accept a situation, it's helpful to cultivate a practice of reflection and prayer. Regularly seek Allah's guidance through sincere supplication, asking for clarity about the situation at hand. This connection with Allah can often illuminate your heart and mind, helping you distinguish your role in the matter. One key indicator of whether to push forward or let go is examining your intentions and the state of your heart. If your efforts are driven by a genuine desire to do good, serve others, or uphold your values, then pursuing your goals can be fulfilling. However, if you find yourself feeling anxious, overly stressed, or consumed by the outcome, it may be a sign to take a step back and trust in Allah's wisdom. Also, pay attention to the signs that the universe presents. Sometimes, obstacles or doors closing can indicate that perhaps it's time to reassess your path. When faced with decisions, consider seeking counsel from trusted friends or mentors who share your values. Sometimes their perspectives can provide clarity. Additionally, cultivate a spirit of acceptance in your heart. reminding yourself that everything happens according to Allah's plan and wisdom. If you feel a sense of peace after releasing a situation, that's often the divine assurance you need. Trust in Allah's timing and embrace patience, knowing that while you strive to do your best, the outcome ultimately rests in His hands. This mindset can transform your approach, allowing you to act with purpose while remaining open to the beautiful possibilities and lessons that may arise from acceptance. Remember, it's a journey of learning and growing closer to Allah, and every experience will guide you on your path.